Good morning, traders, and God bless. I'm Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session. As always, we will be watching this volume spike column for any numbers moving. Once they start moving, we will click on them and check the current bar volume to make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing. Lots of action, lots of buyers and sellers. Once we confirm that, the price will probably be rising. I will mark a resistance level once the price stops rising. Once it pulls back, I will mark a support level. You want to plan your entry down here on support, but not first without confirming that we have long, tall volume dominator bars right here, green in color, that the buyers are coming in. We also want to see this indicator pointing somewhat north. These are the buyers and the sellers. The white line is the trend of the stock. And never trade off of my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money, and that's not a good thing. Also, reach out to a financial advisor before you use any of my tools, listen to any of my words, or watch these video streams. Make sure you reach out to the licensed professionals. I am not one of them before you make any trades or take any chances on what you see in these live streams. I appreciate you joining me this morning as we wait for market to open in about 3.5 minutes. I'm seeing a few movers this morning. We'll see if they continue when the bell rings. Of course, there won't be no bell. The bell will be a clock. But we'll see how it goes. We had a really good pre-market session yesterday. If you missed it, you missed out on some money. It was a very good one. Sometimes we don't get any. Most of the time we do. And when we do, we're profitable. So watching these numbers, we want to see the movers. There's a mover right there just before our market opens. Still got about 3 minutes to go. Hope everyone is having a blessed morning. Hope you said your prayers. That helps a lot when we go to trade. Never leave out the man upstairs. He's in charge. VLCN moving around. About a minute to go. Make sure your active trader TIF is on EXT or you will not get a trade in. Five seconds to go. Good luck to everyone. Remember, cut your losses short. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Just get out. And here we go. Let's see what happens. BLCN pushing up right at the start. That may be a resistance level. Let's see if we can break through it. That's from previous trading. Getting a little bit sluggish up here at the top. Wish we could have caught it at the bottom, but it was already running before the bell rang or before 6 o'clock hit. Need to catch one lower to the bottom. Going down to retest 705. This could be a pullback play. I'll go ahead and mark resistance. Long tail on the bottom. We know what that means. They're going to drive it up even higher. There's a greater chance that it's going up when that happens. You can see the long tail here. Here we go. They're going to push it a little bit more. Showing a lot of weakness up here, so be careful. If you are in profit, I would start taking some off the table. You can always hang on to a little bit in case it runs further. I did not buy this stock just for the simple fact it was already running up. I'd rather catch them a lot lower. The lower, the better the profit. Watching the volume spike numbers for anything that's moving. Pushing up a little bit higher, 755, 758. $772, $774 for the high. Now $780. Continuing to push, and I'm feeling sorry I didn't buy it. That's okay, there'll be another one. $783 for the high. Now $787. We're overextended, so if you are in profit, take some profit. Could be a pullback play here. I'll mark it out. It looks like it's pulling back quite far, though. May not be a pullback. If this candle stops and we go to the next candle, I will mark support. We'll see if we bounce up off the support back up to the resistance level. But I'm thinking it's pretty much done here. But I could be wrong. There it closed. I'll mark support. Let's see if it bounces from 755 to 787, or does it continue to go down? I'm believing it's already done. This is what you call a pullback play. They run up. I'll mark resistance when they reverse. They usually come down about one candle or so. Then I'll mark support. Then normally they'll run up past the resistance level for tremendous gains. This one's already given tremendous gains. So that just may not happen. Gonna move on to the next one. We have RNLX. It's up on the first run, possibly a pullback. If we get a long wick on the bottom of this candle, they will run it up even more. Long wick on the bottom. Let's see if the buyers come in and push it up, and they do. It's just a penny stock. I'm not going to buy this one. Penny at a time, don't turn me on. Pushing up to 48 cents. Penny stocks are very volatile. They could go up a penny and drop a nickel, and the next thing you know, you're struggling to get back to zero. Watching the volume spike numbers. Let's try sound here. Nope, it's going down. So make sure you're trading on your computer. If I put you on a stock and you are in it and I change stocks, you could be lost. Make sure you're doing this on your own machine. I don't want to cost you money. I'm going to be looking for the best possible stock, even though one is running up. Long wicks on the top, never a good sign. Those are sellers driving the price back down. RNLX is all over the place this morning. If you like fighting that hard for a nickel, I'll put you on my prayer list. BSFC. Let's see if we can find some buyers here and drive it up. Currently nudging that $3 range. Doesn't look like we have enough buyers to drive it up. It's already went up and down several times. All right, where's number 2? I'm watching the numbers, trying to find it. BSFC is pushing higher. We have a new high at 323. I really didn't think this one was going to go, but I guess it's going to prove me wrong. Pushing on up, 329 now, 330 for the high. Let's see if we get a pullback out of this one. I'll wait for this candle to close, but watch for a long wick on the bottom. They could drive the price up even higher. That candle did close. Let's see if we bounce from 316 plus. Breaking through that 329. Need more buyers present. Should have flushed right on through it. Don't look like we have the buyer support to drive it even higher, but they could come back in. We are holding the 316 price range, staying above that support level. Going to change over to CYN. It seems to be pushing up a little higher here. Currently at 460. Be careful of a pump and dump on this one. It's not acting quite normal. Little bit volatile here. It's just as if they are taking profits for every spike up. Pulling back down now. Long tail on the bottom for a nice jump up to 519. Boy, this one is volatile. Be very careful here. Pushing up a little higher, continuing to run 540 for the high. $555 for the high. $575 for the high, continuing to run. Hope you guys are making some money this morning. It'll be 2 mornings in a row. I know I preach don't chase green candles, but it seems that we are maybe on a good road here to being able to buy these safely and securely. If we catch them early enough, the risk kind of gets lowered a little bit. But if you are a beginner, I do not suggest you do that. Still pretty volatile, still jumping around 15 to 20 cents a bounce. Might be pulling back here. Good job, M. Nice trade for you, brother. Continuing to push, 597 for the high. This one pretty volatile. I like them to be a little bit smoother than that, but it is definitely producing the profits. Up to 640 now, but very violently bouncing around. $6.42 for the high. If you are in profit, you know the words. Take some off the table, leave a little bit for it to run if you feel it's going a little further. Not going to call it a pullback at this level, but I will mark it out. It's very possible it could happen. I think we're overextended already. But what is overextended in pre-market? These things can go from $6 to $100 before you know it. We haven't had that happen lately, but I promise you it's coming sooner or later. It does happen. That would be support. We're going to continue to pull down from here, it looks like. You are welcome, AJ. AJ, always think as if you've already won. To me, that is the secret. Believe you are a professional already, and you're improving your way of trading. Continuing to pop up. That was a beautiful pullback. Did not expect it to happen, as you heard me say previously. Continuing to run 705 now. I did play this one. I made a couple of $100 and got out. $7.12 for the high. Take profits. Reap those words. Lock them in when you can because they will disappear faster than they went up. Continuing to run. 720 now. Now 725 for the high. If you're going to do this successfully, you have to attend every morning starting at 5:55. Be ready before the 6 o'clock hour. Do not focus on money. Focus on the strategy. Play the strategy. Play it over and over and over. Don't change strategies if it doesn't work. Stick with the strategy. Nothing works 100% of the time. It's just that this strategy works a very high percentage every time we use it. Perfect the strategy. Don't perfect watching dollars go up and down. That's not how you trade. Xander, you got to be quick, brother. You can't second guess yourself. You're either right or wrong. No one can predict when these things are going up. They can't predict when they're going down. You click the button. If you're wrong, you get out. Try the next one. Just cut your losses short. Long as your losses are much shorter than your gains, you're making money. So when they start running, pick your entry price and say your prayers because you're going to need them. You are very welcome, Xander. All right, looking back at the percentages. Sometimes you won't see my mouse. I've got 7 scans running. So I may be on a different monitor. Nice gains on CYN. I hope everyone took advantage of it. That's 2 runners this morning. We had VLC in at first. Now this one was CYN. Make sure you're putting these in your personal watch list to watch them for further movement throughout the morning. If you never explored PreMarket before, you landed in the right place. We do this every morning. We try to be done trading by the time the bell rings. Of course, we have quite a few traders that like to sit there all day and overtrade. They may give a little bit back. Me, I'm normally done when the bell rings. I may play market open on occasion for the first 30 minutes, but then it usually dies after that 30 minutes and I'm done for the day. All right, let's see what JD is doing here. It's not doing much of anything. SOUN still pulling back. That one ran up slightly yesterday. IVP ran up yesterday for a little bit, not doing anything this morning. All right, it looks like it's coffee break time. Enjoy your coffee while we wait on the next ones to start moving. If you're new here on YouTube, this is done every morning for 1 hour for free. I suggest you get here at 5:55, be all set up, ready to trade. Because at 6 o'clock, you seen how fast it happened. Right after the timer went off at 6, the stock started moving, and we were already in profit. So if you're late, you're going to miss it. So at 6:55, YouTube stream will be ending. I will be continuing on the Discord premium side for the next 3 hours. I highly encourage you to join our Discord. Yesterday, we continued to make money after the live stream on YouTube ended. You can join our Discord by clicking the white and yellow banner at the top. Join it for free. Speak to the investors. You see it happening this morning live before your eyes. I do this every morning. Don't believe me, just show up. And if you want to upgrade and join us for the full 3.5 to 4 hours trading each morning, we'd love to have you on board. Just click the upgrade button in Discord. And if you need assistance after that point, we have a support department to walk you through the setups. All right, waiting on number 2, or number 3, I should say. AJ, it's just like fishing, brother. If you don't have a line in the water, you're not going to catch any fish. So if you see it moving and you're not in it, you're not going to catch any fish. Yeah, if you're extremely lucky, Rain. I've never been that lucky. Used to go to the dog track all the time. The only time I won is if I bought a ticket and gave it to somebody, then they won. Just seemed like every time I gave the ticket away, it was the winning ticket. So I would buy tickets, hand them to my family, and say, "Here, this one's yours." And they would win and give me 10%. Oh, wait, I'm starting to sound like Joe Biden now. Sorry, YouTube, I didn't mean to disrupt the stream like that. Sometimes the truth comes out. TRNR. See, while I'm sitting here rattling my jaw, we miss one. Or maybe we didn't. It looks like it had already been up. It's just pulling back now. So we want these stocks to be attacked. And what I mean by that is we want this number really, really flying. When you make your trade, you want to be lost in the crowd of buyers and sellers. That's how many we need. That's how active we want this little indicator. You want to be able to slip in and slip out before they start selling off. Crab, it's been out of business for years. They're supposed to be turning it into a concert venue, but I've heard that rumor for months now. I don't see any activity over there. I think it's pretty much a lost cause. Next thing we know, they'll be holding garage sales there. Looks like pre-market's calming down. Our next opportunity will be at the 7 o'clock hour when another market joins us. That usually stirs up the dirt enough for some more stocks to run. QS running up. Thank you, M, for that notification. Don't like the volume on this one. It's not really fired up. This is what I'm talking about. You can see how slow this volume is. It still might be worth the buy. I just like to see more activity than a sluggish stock. I want fast in, fast out. I don't want to buy it and hope I make some money. That must have been yesterday's close, leftovers from yesterday. QS still slowly going up. Thank you for joining us, Rick. You guys are totally opposite of my wife. She can't wait till I shut up. Maybe I run around the house saying, oh, this one's going up, that one's spiking. Look at that percentage. This one's red, this one's green. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Continuing to go, QS. Bob, that sounds like quite a delay. Still pushing though. I got to give the stock credit. Very few buyers, and it's continuing to go up. Thank you, DeSoto. I just love stress-free trading, and it's stress-free because I know what to expect here. And I know I'm going to lose sometimes. The key is if I'm losing, cut it short. I missed. Don't wait for a recovery. Just get out. Go for the next one. You may even get back in the same one. Maybe you got in early. But if it's not in my favor, I'm out. I'm not going to wait to see if it's going to take more money or recover. I just waste the trade. I get out. Continuing to push penny by penny now. You know, the best part about doing this live in front of everybody is this gives me confidence to see all of you making money. It gives me verification that what I'm doing is profitable, and we can all benefit as a group. And that is the best feeling in the world, to know that you're helping so many people. And I have helped thousands, believe me, through the years. And it's very rewarding for me. And I'm sure it is for you as well. CYN trying to make another push upwards. Don't know that it will. Looks like it's going to run into a roadblock here at 643. Looks like the buyers want to push it up a little higher. Let's see if we can get it up to that 725. Very possible that it could go retest 775, 725. Tall wicks on the top, not a good sign. Thank you, Jamie. I think I'm the only one on YouTube that's brave enough to do this right in front of your eyes. I could just give you a bunch of videos of things not to do, but I prefer to do it this way. If I can't do it in front of you, it's not worth it. Good morning, Jimmy. KZIA, this one's been bouncing around for a couple of days now. It's a cheaper stock. I haven't found a window of opportunity to get in here to make $1,000, so I stay out of it. All right, enjoy your coffee as we wait on the next one. Thank you, Nature Therapy Films. And your attendance is much appreciated as well. JW, you can get this information. Just sign up to Discord for free at the top and submit a support ticket. They'll be willing to help you out. We don't do support here in the live stream while we're chatting, unless somebody stands out and says they'll help you. I want to make money this morning. And if they don't help you, I always will. Because everybody doesn't know everything. And if they can't figure it out, they'll definitely refer you over to me. CYN still bouncing around. It did not make it to that 725 yet, but it wants to. Or maybe it did. Let me look here. Yeah, we're there. We made it to that 725. So even I make mistakes. I should have stuck with this one to wait to see if it was going to happen. I can't catch all of them, but I'll catch most of them. And I like it when I have that problem, when there's too many moving to keep up with. Pushing higher, we're going to break to a new high of 743. Getting a little bit sluggish now. All right, continuing to watch my numbers here. I want to get another trade in. Looks like it's probably going to be 7 o'clock before I get another one in this morning. Ace, you have to be set up for pre-market. The only way you can do that is to be set up properly. I don't have time to walk you through that this morning, but if you will submit a support ticket, they can show you how. So join Discord for free, submit a support ticket. They will help you get going. Calvin, I never heard of that one before. Once I select it, it never unchecks itself. That's true, Bob, but he may not even be set up for pre-market, so I don't know his situation totally. But your statement would be true, Bob, but he may not be set up even at all for pre-market. Nice job, Terry. All right. What's next? KZIA, that penny stock still bouncing around as earlier. You can see the struggles it's had throughout this morning session. Not a real set in stone run up, a bounce around for a while. Might be getting its feet wet now and getting some momentum. Up to 90 cents for the high. Calvin, maybe restart if you've had it previously working. I'm kind of upset with Microsoft this morning. I have had Windows updates turned off. And when I say turned off, I'm talking about in the system itself, not just clicking a button. And I get up this morning and there's a Windows update ready to be installed. It's kind of like I have no control over my own system. I will outsmart them though. I will go deeper into the settings if I have to. The problem with changing operating systems, I'm running 8 monitors and a lot of them don't support that many monitors. KZIA slowly pushing up, cheaper stock, only paying pennies at a time. VLCN, are we getting set up for another run here? Possibly. VLCN, are you going to pay us twice this morning? Looks like we're creeping up slowly. Here we go. Make sure you have time and sales running on these stocks. If you see lots of red, don't you click the mouse button. Keep it visual within your sight. Don't try to read numbers, read colors. Which color is dominating in time and sales? Right now it's all red. And now it's all green. You got to read time and sales along with level 2. You want to see high numbers popping in this column over here on the ask side of level 2. These are sellers, the red ones. Well, I call them sellers. 40, that was a green buy. Come on, VLCN. Where's the buyers this morning? Would like to see another run up from 705 to 787. Would be a very nice profit. The problem we have here is that we're on the backside of a good run up. A lot of pre-market traders already made theirs. They don't want to give it back. KZIA is a good mover. It's just too cheap for me. I don't buy these ones that are only moving a few cents at a time. Really prefer $5 to $50. Those seem to be very profitable price range. It's easy to trade pre-market. You just have to be set up for it. I don't do support tickets here, so please join the Discord for free. Submit a support ticket. They will help you out. We are in a trading session, not a open source support session. I know you have questions. I know most of you do, but I just can't do support while I'm doing trading. It's hard enough to stream and make money, but to do support as well, I might as well not trade. Long wick on the bottom. We could see a small push up here. Okay, you too. My time has run out for this free session. I hope you made a little bit of money this morning. I really appreciate you joining me. We will continue tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. Central Time. I look forward to seeing you back. Come make some money with us. If you haven't joined our Discord, hit the label at the top of the chat box where you type in join our Discord. Talk to the other investors. They'll explain to you what's going on, that this is the real deal. I'll do it right in front of you every day. So come and join us, upgrade. We'd love to have you on board. Hope the Lord blesses you in your trading. And as always, God bless. I will see you guys tomorrow.